In this video, I want to speak to you honestly about something most older adults in the United States are never told. Many seniors believe that walking is enough to keep their body strong. But the truth is that after age 75, walking alone cannot protect your balance, your muscles, or your joints the way you might think. As we grow older, the deeper stabilizer muscles that prevent falls and support our joints begin to weaken, and walking does not train these important areas. That is why today, I'm going to show you 5 gentle exercises that help rebuild strength, improve stability, and support your independence. Exercises that do not require any equipment and can be done safely at home. My goal is to help you feel more confident, more sure on your feet, and more in control of your movement each day. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. It helps us feel like one community here, learning together and supporting one another. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. Point 1. Wall push UPS with progressive support. Let's begin with the first exercise, something simple but incredibly important for anyone over 70 or 75. Wall push-ups. Many older adults think push-ups are only for young people or gym workouts, but wall push-ups are different. They're safe, gentle, and they help strengthen the upper body in a way that walking simply cannot. As we get older, the muscles around our shoulders, chest, and wrists begin to weaken, and that weakness can make everyday tasks harder. Things like pushing a door, supporting yourself when you lose balance, or even reaching for something on a high shelf. Wall push-ups help rebuild these muscles without putting pressure on your joints. Here's why this exercise matters so much for seniors. It activates more than 30 different muscle groups at the same time. These include the small stabilizer muscles that protect your shoulders from injury and the tiny muscles in your wrists that help you grip things safely. When these muscles get stronger, your body becomes more stable, your posture improves, and your chances of losing balance decrease. To do this exercise, stand in front of a wall at about an arm's length away. Place your palms flat on the wall at shoulder height. Keep your feet hip-width apart and your body in a straight line from head to heels. Slowly bend your elbows and bring your chest toward the wall. Then gently push yourself back to the starting position. Move slowly both ways. That slow movement is what helps your muscles grow stronger. Start with 8 to 12 repetitions and rest briefly between each set. You can make it more effective by stepping a little farther from the wall every 2 weeks. This gentle increase helps your muscles continue improving without stressing your joints. Point 2. Seated leg extensions with gentle resistance. Now let's move to the second exercise, which focuses on one of the most important muscle groups for older adults, the quadriceps, the large muscles in the front of your thighs. These muscles are often called your body's shock absorbers because they help protect your knees and hips every time you stand, walk, or sit down. After age 75, these muscles weaken much faster than before, and walking alone is not enough to keep them strong. When your quadriceps lose strength, you may notice more pressure in your knees, discomfort when climbing stairs, or difficulty standing up from a chair. That's why this exercise is so valuable. It helps you rebuild the strength that supports your balance and mobility. To perform seated leg extensions, find a sturdy chair and sit up straight with your feet flat on the floor. Gently lift one foot upward until your leg becomes straight. Try to hold it there for a moment. Even 1 or 2 seconds makes a big difference. Then slowly lower your foot back down. The slow movement is important because it trains the muscles more thoroughly and safely. Switch legs and repeat the same motion. You will feel the effort right in the front of your thighs, which is exactly where you want it. If you have a light resistance band, you can loop it around your ankle to make the exercise even more effective. But even without a band, this movement still strengthens your legs in a meaningful way. Try to do 10 to 15 repetitions per leg, resting in between if needed. Take your time, there is no rush. With regular practice, this exercise helps reduce knee strain, supports your hip joints, and improves the strength you need for everyday movements. Stronger thighs means safer walking, easier standing, and greater independence. Point 3. Modified balance flow for better stability. This third exercise is one of the most important movements for anyone over the age of 75 because it trains the one system that walking cannot fix, your balance control. Many seniors notice that as the years go by, they start to feel unsteady, trip over small things, or lose balance even while standing still. This usually happens because the body's balance system becomes less active with age unless you train it directly. That system includes your inner ear, your eyesight, your nerves, and your muscles, all working together to help you stay steady. A gentle modified balance flow helps wake up these parts again and strengthens the pathways that keep you safe. To begin, stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, keeping a chair or counter nearby for support if needed. Slowly shift your weight from one foot to the other. Take your time. The slower you move, the more your brain and muscles work together. This simple shift builds awareness in your legs and teaches your body how to stay stable during everyday movements. Next, try a slow heel-to-toe walk. Place one foot directly in front of the other, as if you're walking on a straight line. Move slowly and look straight ahead. This trains your nervous system to adjust your center of gravity, which is essential for preventing falls. Finally, practice a gentle single leg stand. Lift one knee slightly and hold it while keeping your body relaxed. Even if you hold it for just a few seconds, it strengthens the deep, stabilizing muscles in your hips and ankles. Switch sides and repeat. This balance flow takes only a few minutes each day, but it builds confidence, steadiness, and control. With time, you may notice that walking feels safer, getting up feels easier, and daily tasks feel more secure. Point 4. Heel drops for stronger bones and joints. This fourth exercise is gentle, simple, and incredibly important for seniors because it supports something many older adults worry about: bone strength. As we age, especially after 70 or 75, our bones naturally become thinner and more fragile. This can make falls more dangerous and recovery much harder. Heel drops are a safe way to send a small, healthy signal through your bones that encourages them to stay strong. Think of it as giving your bones a little wake-up call so they continue rebuilding themselves. To begin, stand with your feet hip-width apart. You can hold onto a counter, chair, or wall if you need extra support. Lift your heels slowly, rising onto your toes as high as you comfortably can. Hold that position for just a second, then gently drop your heels back down. You should feel a light, firm tap when your heels touch the floor. Nothing painful, nothing sharp. This small impact travels through your legs and hips and helps encourage your bones to stay active and maintain their density. Try to do about 30 to 50 heel drops at a steady pace, taking your time and resting if you need to. What matters most is consistency, not speed. This exercise helps strengthen the bones in your ankles, legs, hips, and even your spine, the same areas that are most at risk in older adults. One of the reasons heel drops are so effective is because they also strengthen the muscles around your joints. When those muscles are stronger, they support your bones better and reduce pressure on your knees and hips. This helps you walk more comfortably and confidently. Doing heel drops daily, even for just a couple of minutes, can make a meaningful difference in your bone health and stability. With regular practice, you may notice that your legs feel stronger and your balance feels more secure. Point 5. Supported deep squats for full body strength. This final exercise is one of the most powerful movements an older adult can practice because it strengthens almost every part of your lower body while also improving flexibility, balance, and stability. Supported deep squats help your muscles, your joints, and even your posture work together in a healthier, safer way. Many seniors struggle with getting up from a chair, bending down, or moving confidently without holding onto something. This happens because the muscles in the thighs, hips, and core lose strength over time. Supported deep squats help rebuild that strength in a gentle, controlled manner. To begin, stand in front of a sturdy surface like a door frame, countertop, or railing. Place both hands on it for support. Position your feet slightly wider than shoulder width apart, and turn your toes slightly outward. Now slowly lower your body as if you're about to sit in a chair. Move slowly and comfortably, going only as low as your body allows without pain. The goal is to reach a deep squat over time, where your hips are lower than your knees, but it's perfectly fine to start with a smaller range of motion. What matters most is control. Hold the lowered position for a few seconds while breathing naturally. You should feel the effort in your thighs, hips, and glutes. This is exactly where the muscles are working. Then press through your heels and stand back up slowly while keeping your core engaged. Repeat this movement for several repetitions, resting when needed. Supported deep squats help build the strength required for standing, walking, and everyday movements. They also activate muscles that protect the lower back and hips. With regular practice, many seniors notice improved balance, steadier legs, and more confidence when moving throughout the day. Point 6. Ankle circles and flexion for better foot strength. This additional exercise may look small and simple, but it plays a huge role in protecting your balance and preventing falls, especially for seniors over 70 or 75. Many older adults don't realize that the ankles are the first part of the body that reacts when you start to lose balance. If your ankles are weak or stiff, your body cannot correct itself quickly enough, and that leads to stumbling, tripping, or falling. Strong ankles keep you steady on uneven surfaces, slippery floors, or sudden movements. That's why ankle circles and gentle ankle flexion exercises are so important. To begin, sit comfortably in a sturdy chair with your back supported. Lift one foot slightly off the ground. Now slowly rotate your ankle in a circle, making the motion as smooth as possible. Try to make large, controlled circles, about 10 in one direction and then 10 in the opposite direction. This helps loosen the joints, strengthen the stabilizing muscles, and increase mobility. You may feel a gentle stretch or some stiffness at first, but that is normal and will improve with practice. Next, try ankle flexion. Keeping your foot lifted, point your toes forward as far as you comfortably can, then pull them back toward your body. Move slowly in both directions, feeling the muscles in your lower leg working. Repeat this motion 10 to 15 times. Switch legs when you're ready, and repeat the same steps. Even though these movements are small, they help strengthen the tendons, ligaments, and deep muscles that support your balance. They also improve blood flow to your feet, which many seniors struggle with due to reduced circulation. This can help reduce swelling, cramps, or that heavy feeling in the legs. Practicing ankle circles and flexion every day helps you walk with more confidence, move more smoothly, and stay steady when changing direction. You may be surprised how much safer and stronger your steps feel once your ankles begin to respond more quickly and support your movement more reliably. Before we end this video, I want to leave you with something simple but meaningful. Your body is capable of improving at any age, even past 70, 80, or 90. Many older adults in the United States feel discouraged when they notice weakness, slower movement, or a loss of balance. But these changes do not mean you can't rebuild strength. The exercises we covered today are gentle, safe, and created exactly for seniors like you. People who want to stay independent, steady, and confident in their daily life. You don't need expensive equipment, complicated workouts, or long routines. What you need is consistency, kindness toward your body, and a few minutes each day to move with purpose. If you practice these 5 exercises regularly, you'll begin to notice small but powerful improvements. Standing up feels easier. Walking feels steadier. Balance feels more reliable. These are the changes that help you live with freedom and reduce your risk of falls, one of the biggest concerns for seniors. And remember, it's not about perfection. It's about progress, even if it's slow and gentle. Your bones, muscles, and nerves respond to the signals you give them, no matter how many years you've lived. I want you to feel proud of yourself for being here, learning, and taking steps to take care of your health. Not everyone does that, but you are choosing to stay strong and informed, and that choice matters more than you think. If this video helped you or taught you something new, please like the video, subscribe, and share this with someone who might benefit from it. Supporting each other is how our community grows. Thank you so much for watching and for taking your health seriously. Stay strong, stay steady, and most importantly, keep taking good care of yourself every single day.